Hannah from Oscha Slings, and today I have our Legend of Frodo Grey Havens sling to show you. I can't wait to show you how this shimmers in the light and how it looks when it's worn. It's such a beautiful soft grey that really glimmers, and the glimmer comes from a wonderful blend of supima, cotton and tencel. So I'll give you a bit of a review on the wrapping qualities when I put this sling on, but first of all I'm going to chat to you about the design and the colour. This is our Legend of Frodo design, which is one of our most popular Middle-earth designs. It's a real homage to Frodo himself, with the elvish Sandarin script that runs all the way along the length of the sling, translating into even the smallest person can change the course of the history. And this larger band of text, which is just kind of a third of the way up, so you'll always be able to see it no matter what carry you do with your little one, it reads out the Legend of Frodo. I'm going to show you this sling in a traditional sling carry, or sometimes it's referred to a hip carry with a slipknot on the shoulder. Slipknots are such a great technique for baby wearing because they're really versatile. Once you've tied them once, you don't need to tie them again, and I'll explain what I mean by that later on. This is a size 2 sling, and so it's referred to as a shorty sling and a shorty carry. So I'm going to just put this, gather it all the way up. I'm going to have the nice strip of the Legend of Frodo up at the top here, and I'm going to lay that on my shoulder, and I'm going to have about just under half of the sling kind of tail down the front. So that's kind of hitting my knee, just for reference, because I know you can't see that far down. And then I'm going to take the other side underneath my opposite arm, like so. And then we're going to do a slip knot. So there is a tutorial where you can see the slip knot in more detail, but it's really simple once you get to know how. So my little saying goes like this. We're going to go over, under and up. Okay, so it should look like this. And then we're going to go under, over and through. And then there you have a really nice and easy to use slip knot, and that should glide up and down that side of the sling. And then what we want to do is prepare the pouch for the baby at this side. So you can see there's hardly any room here, so I'm going to slide this down. So this is my section where I'm giving myself more room by sliding that down and putting that onto my shoulder, and you can see there starts to be more room here for my baby's body. And I'm just going to do that again, just a little bit more. And I think I'm going to tighten up the bottom, because I always like to prepare my pouch for my baby before I put them in. It just makes my life so much easier afterwards. So if I pull down here, that will correspond to this part that goes underneath. So I should have something that looks like that. I think I would like a little bit more at the top as well. Always worthwhile getting your sling sorted before you get your little one. Yeah, so I think we'll go with this. I'm going to show you this with a toddler. So my toddler is probably around just over 1 year, 1.5 years, something like that. So this is going to be a hip carry. You could position your baby, if they were smaller, more in the middle. That would be more like a front carry. So I'm going to gather both legs through and make sure that that knot still stays nice and high on my shoulder, and I'm going to sit then right over that rope of the fabric, so you can see really nice deep seat. And then I'll go at the back here to capture that top rail, and I will bring that up and over their bottom. You could leave arms out if you wanted to with a toddler. I'm just going to put them in because I want to be able to show you the full pattern of the sling. So making sure that they're still in the nice deep seat. Now, if you were using a ring sling, this carry is actually a really great alternative to a ring sling. So if you were looking to go for a shorter size, a shorter length, or a ring sling style carry with a bit more versatility, a size 2 can really be a good option. So if I'm taking my slack, this is the slack here, if you were doing a ring sling, you would bring it to your knot this way. But the way the slip knot works, I'm going to grab it at the back. So I'm going to take that slack all the way around from there, bring it down to my knot here, and then pull it through. So I think that's this part here. Yeah. Pull that through, and you can do that as many times as you need to make sure that your top rail is really nice and tight. Bring that through, gather everything, and then bring it through here and pull down. And then another comfy trick is just to open that top part and bring that all down over your shoulder. I really love that to kind of counteract the weight, especially in a bigger baby or toddler. And there we go, that's your traditional sling carry or slip knot tied at shoulder. So this sling has 50% Tencel and 50% supima cotton, Britspun supima cotton. So the Britspun supima cotton is uniquely spun in Britain, and we're really proud to be able to support this spinning house because they actually only restarted again a few years ago, so we're really proud to be able to support them down in England. We really wanted to design something that felt like it was made for the elves, so something really beautiful and shimmery and delicate and elegant. And we think that with this blend of Tencel and supima cotton, and in this colourway, it really does make for such an elegant Middle-earth sling. So this sling is a medium weight sling. You'll see on the website that it's listed as 304 GSM, but Tencel actually ends up weighing in heavier than it feels in hand. So I would probably say this was more equivalent to 280. So it's going to be great for newborns all the way up until early toddlerhood. It's going to give you nice cushy support on your shoulders. It's really soft, and it is soft right away, and it will soften up even more. This sling is going to be perfect all year round. With the blend of Tencel and supima cotton, it's breathable, it's soft, it's strong, and it's also quite cool to the touch. I would recommend this one for little newborns all the way up until early toddlerhood. You could also use it into heavier toddler as well, but you might want to look at a double layer carry if you're going to do that. This is Legend of Frodo Grey Havens as a ring sling, so I'm going to pop it on and show you how it looks once it's tied. So I've nearly got my toddler into the ring sling, and I just wanted to show you the difference of tightening this one in comparison to the traditional carry that I just showed you before with the slip knot. So I'm taking my slack from underneath this time and I'm bringing it towards my rings, and then I'm just pulling that through there. And you pull it through in the same direction it kind of came from. And you can go up and over a little bit as well, which just helps. Pull this away from my shoulder a little, just for my comfort, and that's them in the ring sling. As with the traditional sling carry and the ring sling, you just need to either loosen your rings here or just loosen the slip knot, and then you can pop your baby or your toddler out of the sling. Ooh, there we go. And you can easily just take off your ring sling. You can easily put your ring sling back on without needing to thread it. Just placing it on your shoulder and then preparing your pouch again for your baby. And the same thing you can do with your slip knot carry. So you've got your slip knot in your carry, and then you're going over the shoulder and then slip up and down. Just as simple as that. So once you've tied them once, you don't need to do it again. If you've enjoyed my video today, I would really appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips, tricks and reviews coming soon. You can join our Facebook community group Clan Oscha, and you can always contact us on Messenger via the website or Facebook as well. I look forward to chatting with you all soon. Bye bye!